Tonight's the first night that I want to do something called the wild card. If it is true that this love situation, this love frequency, if it is the basic basis of reality, then perhaps it can connect us with people that can't be here tonight, but nevertheless could benefit from what we do here tonight. And so, what I'm going to do right now is connect with the field. I want to connect with the field. I want to connect with somebody who is going through something but could not be here on the live tonight. But I want to work with them as if they were on the live tonight. And I want to help them transform energy as if they were on the live tonight. And perhaps together we can find an example of what it means to connect with this universal frequency. And so as I go into this state, in order to speak to this person who I don't know who it is yet or what their issue is, but I do know that once we find it, I do know that there will be a solution that makes itself available, a conscious transformation technology that makes itself available based off of that situation, whatever it is that we encounter. And because this person is not here, the kit that we could use may be quite beneficial to you, or it may not. The point is for it to be beneficial to that unique person. The point is for it to be powerful for that unique person. Let me get to it. Let me get to this. Hmm. Right now, I'm connecting with a Sam. Samuel. I'm connecting with a Samuel. They go by Sam. I see you. Sam is very tall. Sam is a good man, but he's struggling right now financially. I'm seeing that he's struggling to maintain his mortgage. Sam is one of those men who He has a lot of work to do around the house, but he gets to it. Cleans the gutters, cuts the grass, trims the hedges. Sam is a working man with calloused hands. He reminds me of someone I know. And when Sam lays his head down every single night, as of late, he's been looking forward to sleep the most because it means that he doesn't have to take his problems with him. Sam's got letters on his kitchen table, but rather than waking up with a zest for life, with a willingness to engage with the day, rather than looking forward to happy days, Sam is looking forward to happy sleep. Because at least then he doesn't have to deal with the money problems that will be waiting for him when he wakes up. And Sam will be up at 6 a.m. just before the sun. Sam, welcome to the Breakthrough Life. There's something that I need you to know, Sam. I need you to know that you have power. I need you to know that you have power welled up deep inside of you and you can release it tonight. Sleep does not have to be the best part of your day. You can awaken to this higher dimension within yourself. You do have power over the thoughts that say you are not enough, that you haven't done enough, that you have failed. I know those thoughts stand guard around your bedside, waiting for you to wake up so they can attack you again. Remind you of how far you've fallen. Oh, but Sam, I'm here to show you the most powerful sword and shield that lies within. If you're ready, Sam, I want to share with you a simple conscious transformation technology. It's a kit for short. Yes, this one is called Click X to Delete. Sam, right now, you need to close your eyes and take one breath with me. Inhale, exhale. At this time, Sam, I want you to open the floodgates of your mind. Allow whatever appears to you to appear to you. Simply notice your thoughts as they appear in your mind. Catch the first thought that appears. What is it? Name it out loud. Sam says lawn care. Excellent. There's no need to hold on to any of these thoughts. Let them come and let them go. Because in a moment, we're going to go directly to the thought that says you failed. Allow that moment to resurface in your mind, the moment where everything began to fall apart. Go back to that moment. You know it well, don't you? Because it replays for you twice a day, 3 times a day, 4 times a day. You can see the bank denying your loan. You can see the bank denying your assistance, even when you desperately needed the money. Go right into that memory, that single memory, where you can see the bank teller, your wife standing, actually sitting by your side with her purse and her hat and her gloves. See the sunlight pouring through the bank windows. See the entire situation. Recall it. Hide nothing from yourself. Notice the feeling, the emotion that's attached to this memory. Notice how it feels. Notice that sensation in the pit of your stomach. Simply notice. At this time, I want you to see the memory as a single image on a screen in the theater of your mind. Notice that this screen has a small defect right in the upper right-hand corner. There's a dark spot on this screen that this memory is playing on. A faint dark spot. And I want you to see that dark spot as belief itself. The dark spot on this screen represents the belief you've attached to this memory. The dark spot on the screen represents the negative belief you've attached to this memory, that belief that says, I've failed. It's the same belief that says, I am not enough. Notice that on this screen in the theater of your mind, this memory is playing, and in the top right-hand corner is a dark spot that represents the belief you have attached to this memory. But right in this dark spot, right in the corner, there is a little X. It's just like the X on your computer screen. The X that cancels out and deletes whatever application the X belongs to. In this case, the belief has an X. If you click the X, the belief that says, I have failed, the very one that also says, I am not enough, in your memory, Sam, on this screen, find the dark spot of belief and click the X right now. Notice that the belief fades away. The belief deletes immediately. And all you are staring at now are just a series of images that no longer have your belief that they are a problem. Notice how you feel. There is one more step, if you're willing, Sam. You know that love that you have for your wife? After 20 plus years of marriage, do you know that love that you have for your wife? I want you to feel that love radiating in your chest right now. And imagine that this love is the kind of love that you can shine anywhere. And that everywhere you shine this love becomes love, begins to shimmer with love. And as you're feeling this radiant light of love in your chest, the very same that you have for your wife, I want you to see this love radiating your chest as a white light and going back to the memory of the bank. I want you to shine this light from your chest, this light of love, shine it onto the total memory image in your mind. Shine this light of love on the bank teller, the desk, your wife sitting next to you, the ceiling fans, the windows, the entire memory gets covered in this shimmering light of love. The very same that you feel for your wife every single day. Don't you know that God exists inside of that love? Don't you know that God exists inside of that love? She is your reminder that you can shine this light onto the memory itself. And notice that when you do, notice how all of your emotions purify. It is as if space is opening up in your throat again, as if the inside space of your body is expanding again. It is as if your soul is drinking clear water after being riddled with thirst. Notice that the memory and its images are no longer phantoms to you. Indeed, in the place where the phantoms used to be is this shimmering, radiating light of love, making the memory sparkle itself. How marvelous a gift. How powerful an opportunity. Sam, anytime thoughts come, I want you to recognize your power to observe, to stand back and observe those thoughts, to delete the belief from those thoughts, and then to engulf and surround those thoughts, drench those thoughts in the light of love. Sam, I know that when you do, sleep won't be the only thing you're looking forward to, because you'll understand the power of being awake. When you're ready, take a deep breath in, exhale out, and thank you for allowing me to connect with you on the Breakthrough Live. Folks, I've never done that before, but what I'm wanting you to understand is that the process for dealing with our phantoms is really a process with facing ourselves. It's a process of facing ourselves. And so these opportunities, they present themselves every single day. And perhaps you can relate to somebody who's like Sam. What's important is that when your own thoughts begin to march on the battleground of your mind, you'll be able to stand back and observe and remember why they came in the first place.